Are you a piece of art? Because I want to add you to my private collection. Anyway, today we're going to be reacting to internet historian art. Let's just jump right into it. Yippee!
Art. Art.
Art.
What is art?
I don't
Is
know.
it wearing a beret? Is
Yes.
it using big words to seem deep? Is this goose art? More importantly, when is art? And when is dinner? And
Ooh.
where are my pants? And where am I? And have you
Okay, when is he going to talk about a gun and or a boat? Bingo.
seen my mum? I'm lost and confused. Please help me. All of these questions and more on the next episode of In the Quarantine.
In the quarantine. Lock it up, baby. Yeah.
Listen, Samito, you Philistine, you fucking uncultured swine. I need to show you some art.
Sure.
What?
I don't know any art. Do you know any art?
What is an
fuck.
art?
So you've got a self-painting on the wall, right? A self-portrait on the wall. You've done it sort of abstract. You're standing next to it in a raincoat and a plague doctor's mask, so they don't know that you're the artist, right?
It's literally Halloween. I love the Plague Doctor. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really understand how girls like those predators, like in a, bow chicka bow wow way. But I kind of get with the Plague Doctor. Like, there's something about like a leather outfit. Anyway, sorry.
And the richest, most famous art buyer walks in, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "This is a magnificent chimpanzee.
What?
This is the most beautiful chimpanzee I've ever seen." And you're just standing there like, yeah, it's a chimpanzee. It's the best fucking chimpanzee I've ever. Yeah, totally innocuous chimpanzee. And then he buys it. $50 million. He buys your chimpanzee, and now
This is literally what I imagine happened with Sanrio when they introduced the character of Cinnamon Roll. By the way, Cinnamon Roll is definitely a dog, but the creator told the company Sanrio that Cinnamon Roll was a bunny because they had too many dogs, or they had too many bunnies. Wait, I got that wrong. What the freak? No, yeah, the creator said Cinnamon Roll was a dog, but he's totally a bunny because they already have too many bunnies. Anyway, here you go.
that you got to live with that now. You can't admit it's you, right? The whole value is tied into the fact that he thinks it's an ape.
Frida Kahlo.
So watch this. I
Who's
reckon I
this?
can turn this from like a 16.
Wait, is this the unibrow girl? Did she marry Salvador Dali or something like that?
$1 million painting to like
$10 million.
a $300 million. Oh no, she's such a frump too.
But isn't the unibrow like a mark of status in Latin America? Like only the royal families are allowed to have unibrows.
Wait,
and,
really?
Like, only really powerful women are allowed to have mustaches because it's like a show of military prowess.
Yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
You're turning
I
her
didn't
into
know
a
that.
commoner is what you're doing. Aha. I mean, honestly, doesn't look like you did much.
No, these are only minor touches. It's got thorns around her neck and a
Jesus.
dead bird. All right, we're fixing this. We can cover some of the neck thorns.
So is that true? That's why they have unibrows and like hair? I think it's just meant to be like embracing more of a natural beauty. Like you don't like I know certain cultures frown upon like any type of shaving of your body hair because it's not, godly, I guess. But you know what's crazy? They won't shave, but they'll go to these things where they use like two little, what do you call it, like strings, and they'll individually pluck out the hair. It's like needling or stringing. I forget the word of it.
With an airplane pillow? Oh, I don't know. What do they wear around the neck in tropical climates?
Ropes, typically.
Dude.
Yes, it's threading. I don't get it. Like, at that point, if you're gonna thread, why don't you just shave? It'll be so much easier for you.
That's way better.
Yeah.
Look at that realism.
Ooh,
Pretty
avocado
damn good.
toast.
Oh man, this is really
An
coming
iPhone.
together. Can you also put the chimpanzee in a little employee vest?
Yeah.
He's kind of got that stern look on his face, you know? Like they're paying me just enough for me to not be on my phone, but not enough for me to tell you to stop smashing milk jugs for your TikTok.
TikTok.
You take Van Gogh,
Right.
you hit him with the
Okay, I feel like Van Gogh is the type of guy people like talk about, but no one actually knows what this guy was like. Like, he just sounds like he was a autistic man that really liked art.
depression. Dude's as sick as he is, but he's got a YouTube channel. Think about what the fuck that would be like.
Bob Ross.
And we just get this
Pain.
beautiful expressionist. What is this Drakkar Noir vlog that Vincent Van Gogh has uploaded?
Look at the
Passion.
motion graphics. Look at the way.
Merchant
Why would
of
he
the
use Comic Sans with no
description.
outline? It speaks to his pain.
That's brilliant. He's using a mix of horizontal and vertical to,
Wow.
to express.
People are watching it in film schools like 10 years from now.
I
That's
heard this really
incredible.
interesting anecdote about drinking in Russia. So apparently they have this thing where if you want another drink, you tap the back of your shoulder. And apparently, I don't know how widespread this is, or even how true it is, but you tap the back of your shoulder.
Right.
And the reason why is because a couple hundred years ago, back in Russia, they were at war with someone else. And this other nation
Who is this someone else? Is he trying not to say who it is?
had a fleet of ships, and they were quite a powerful navy. And so Russia had to also build a navy very quickly to compete with them.
Yeah.
And so they commissioned some work from this guy who was supposed to be a very good sort of nautical engineer and
Cool.
shipbuilder. They have to build this navy, and they succeed, and it's all thanks to this one dude who had all the knowledge. He
Let's
had all of the
go.
knowledge in his brain.
Right.
So the Tsar, I suppose at the time, said to him,
Is Russia near the ocean at all? Like, shouldn't they know how to build boats and whatnot?
boatman, I will give you
Also, isn't that like, is that Putin? Is that Putin?
anything you wish. Name a favor of me. You know what I want to do? Because he was a total drunk.
Yeah.
And he said, I want to be able to drink in any pub, tavern, bar in Russia for free.
Right.
Wow.
And so
Priorities.
the Tsar said, yeah, all right. By order of royal decree. He wrote him this decree that said this guy can drink for free as much as he wants. He used to go
What?
around to all these bars and stuff, and he would get
By the way, this is what they do when you're doing really good at casino or like on a cruise. They'll give you a free drink pass, so that way you get more drunk, so you gamble more and you lose all your money.
wicked drug off everyone else's dime.
Right.
But one time he lost the piece of paper.
As you do. Idiot.
Yeah, exactly. So he has to sort of
No.
sheepishly go back to the Tsar and he goes, hey, can you write me another one of these fucking notes to get out of gym and get free
Yeah.
drinks? And the guy goes, all right. Just, keep in mind I'm a busy man. So he writes him another decree and he goes out and he gets fucking wicked drunk
No
again.
way, he loses it
And-
again?
And then he loses the next one. He's like, well, I'm certainly not going to pay for drinks. I'm just going to bother the Tsar again. So he pops
Yeah.
back to the Tsar and he goes, you'll never believe what happened. And the guy goes, for God's sake. He goes, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get it tattooed on the back of your shoulder. From then on, he would just go around
Oh my god, that's so smart, because I bet tattoos weren't super accessible back then.
bars and he would show his bare shoulder and tap on it and go,
Right.
that's the word of the Tsar. I can drink for free. What the fuck? And so ever since then, it became like
John.
a thing. You tap the back of your shoulder saying another drink, please.
That
Okay, why does it sound like he completely made that up? Like, genuinely, it literally sounds like a complete made up story.
is interesting.
Yeah, I thought so.
I hope that's true.
Also, he's talking about boats. Boats 1, art 0.
I do too. After the recording, I looked into it.
But it wasn't.
And it was not.
He wasn't a nautical engineer, not about a navy. The thing built was actually a church spire. After completing the work, he was paid handsomely in cash. Peter the Great was the one who sorted out the whole naval business, and that was just about capturing ports. Wait, Peter? Peter was? No way. He was branded, not tattooed. Tattoos are not common in Russia in those days. He may have lost the letter many more times. Cool. The side of his neck was branded. Dude, what the freak? I can't do it. He died. Anyway, continuing on.
So look at this
Leonardo
face.
da Vinci.
Then look at this dude.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Identical.
Get a load of this fucking guy with the knife.
It's a lady. Sure.
With the knife?
Yeah, look, that's her arm, isn't it?
Is it not the dude whose other hand seems to be on her neck? He's sort of doing like a weird pigeon arm holding it backwards. No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I think he's kind of curved around and he's holding his hand on her shoulder, and then that's his sleeve there.
Oh my
So
God,
that goes
dude.
to holding her hand, and she's got the knife.
Now we're getting sucked into the controversy.
Oh
Who
my
truly
God.
stabbed this guy? Let's analyze this picture some more.
You know what's always sort of struck me about Mona Lisa
The
is
tits.
well, kinda,
Boobs.
yeah. They're not terribly proportional. The cleavage feels like it's in the wrong place. Her right
Oh,
boob
no.
is way smaller than the left side of her chest.
Well, at least we know that they're real. So obviously you don't get imperfection.
Dude, perspective exists. There's no way. Also, the fact that he was looking close enough at the Mona Lisa and her boobs is so weird to me. Like, why? That's the one thing you're like obsessed about?
With surgery.
Obviously, the guy didn't know anything about proportionality.
Or women.
She's got no eyebrows.
Yep.
It's just like, why is this the most famous painting?
Something about her facial expression. She's smiling but not smiling, and therefore beauty.
You wouldn't call her beautiful.
I wouldn't. This was his ex.
What? He wouldn't call this beautiful? I would call her beautiful. She seems like a nice woman. Nice hair, nice olive skin, nice proportional like features. She's got like a full face and like a full, you know, chest. What's not to like about her?
They broke up.
Sorry, she doesn't look like an anime girl with ridiculously big boobs that are bigger than her head and her eyes are bulging out of her freaking skull.
But she still held on to one of those coupons from their anniversary where it was like, I will paint you beautifully. And she was like, I don't care if we broke up. I want to utilize my coupon. And he was like, fine, but I'm going to fuck up the shading and make your tits look weird.
Yeah, I'm going to draw you with sriracha sauce all over your sticky fingers.
Did I tell you my idea to be the curator to a exclusively meme-hosted art museum?
Oh, I like that.
It clips in. I'm in like a little tuxedo, and I'm like, "Welcome, thank you for joining us."
Oh
Today
my
we're
God.
taking a look at.
Wait, he blinks. The first iteration of Sonic, JoJo, Stonks Go Up. I don't even know that one. Belle Delphine, I know that one. I don't know these three. What the heck? Man, maybe I should go.
Halloween Pepe. Let's talk about the history of Pepe the
German?
Frog and what led us to Pepe and a fucking pumpkin head. If we were really good YouTubers,
Really?
what we would do is make a Facebook profile for her, in turn making a Tinder profile, and see how many right swipes we get by the end of this session.
No way.
just sticking on a girl holding a dog. Yeah.
What the heck? There's no shot. Right swipes? You know, I would swipe right, actually.
Put it in
Lisa
a group picture.
Moner.
I'm the one on the left.
We'd need so many fucking face filters to make that look real.
Nah, we just throw some fucking dog ears on it. Boom. Look like everyone else. Yeah, 9 out of 10 instantly.
Sandro Bolacci.
I feel like this one's less detailed, but
this
I like
one
it
is actually so. I love this art. I want to get this art and put it in my home.
more.
Yeah, I do like this one a lot more. There's more to look at.
Birth of Venus. Venus.
Venus.
Venus was
Penis.
blood
Sorry.
from the tip of Zeus's penis.
Is that what it
Really?
was?
Blood of Zeus's penis. Here it is. The blood from his severed genitals fertilized the earth, and from that spot grew an almond tree.
Right. Makes sense.
With
I'm sorry, did he just call it an almond tree? Wait, is it an almond? Almond? Frick, I don't even know what it's called.
Aphrodite. So I'm completely. Fuck. I thought I knew something for once. You know, the ancient Greeks had 400 vending machines per person. That's a fact.
You sure you're not talking about fridges?
Nah, he says with absolute confidence. You'd think they'd sneak a Waldo in at some point or something just to keep it interesting. If you're meant to
Wow.
look at it for this long.
We'll hide that.
Wait, a
in there for
Waldo.
you.
How nice would it be? You zoom in and you're like, oh, look at all these flowers.
I just realized, is that guy like spitting?
We'll hide that in there for you.
How
Wait,
nice
hold
would
on.
it be? You
Look, this guy is literally like spitting on her, like patooey. And I think this one is too. What the freak is their problem?
zoom in and you're like, oh, look at all these flowers. And then one of them's like a
Tula.
Steam code for Cyberpunk. And it's like, oh, hell yeah. Look at that. It all paid off.
Please.
I swear I could be a better
Please, can I have Steam codes for the summer sale? All this sale looks so good.
artist than these Greek idiots. They don't know what the fuck they were doing.
That's way better.
Speaking of Steam summer sale, do you guys see that PS announcement? Not PS4 or PS5, PlayStation announcement, where they're like getting rid of all like physical copies of games ever? Dude, that's insane. Okay, cool. I guess like the death of ownership. I don't know.
You're only saying that because she's goth in this
Yes.
one. I'm not disagreeing with you, but like, that's all. It's just like, you know what'd be better than the Mona fucking Lisa? The Mona
What?
Lisa with some eyeliner. Maybe some scrunchies on her arms.
Oh my god.
That's it.
This
Wait,
guy
the-
says, you know what'd be better than Mona Lisa? Porn, probably.
The background's completely different in that one. It's not just like a darkened. Oh God. Fernando Vittorio.
Wow.
All right,
Dude, this looks like a Mona Lisa painting from Dark Souls.
so better or worse? What do you think? The cleavage is in the right spot. Never mind, we've taken a step back now. That one I actually think could be kind of artsy. I mean, the less you paint, the more you're painting. You know what I mean?
True.
That's kind of good.
Right.
I'm not mad with that. A lot of it's just about having some fucking color in the room.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
does it. You could just put like a vase or something in front of that, and you wouldn't have to worry about the little dude, and then it'd just be like a nice. That'd work.
It looks like the movie poster for James and the Giant Peach.
Although I
Aww.
will say, I don't think a lot of these are that bad. That's fine. That looks like
That is
any
not
modern piece
good.
today.
Dude,
Yeah.
who looks at this and says, wow, that's a pretty good art painting? I once heard something about artists saying, like, oh, if a really good artist draws a really shitty painting, that means it's really meaningful in a way because they can draw really good art. But in my head, I'm like, what if they're just lazy? I bet a lot of these artists that realize that their paintings go viral and like sell for millions of dollars, they'd be like, really, that one? You hear that all the time with celebrities that are like music makers, and they like make the stupidest song they've ever made ever, and it goes the most viral. And they are first to play it in every single tour ever, forever, in the rest of their life. That's like how I feel about these paintings.
Okay, I can see that this wouldn't be in a museum, but this, absolutely I could see in a museum, and people saying it's, look, blue lady with iPod. Oh, this says a lot about our modern society.
Blue lady with
I always thought
iPod.
the screen looked like shit.
I mean, now that I'm
Edward
looking at
Munch?
it for more than like 5 seconds, it is.
It's iconic, but is it good? Well, here's what I'm
No.
thinking.
I like
I
it
think personally, isn't there like a painting of Squidward doing this one? I think that's personally better. It looks way better than whatever this is.
already. It's like a Green Day concert.
Yes.
Why are all artists so fucked up? There he is.
Yeah. that's-
Saturn
Oh.
devouring his son.
Saturn devouring his son, without spoiling anything. If you guys saw a certain movie, The Backrooms, there is a bit of a reference in this painting in that movie.
Francisco Goyo. There you go. That crazy motherfucker.
Is that supposed to be his arm? How come his arm is so thick compared to this? And like the shoulders would end about here, but his body just keeps going up.
The dude
What if his son was really tasty? You ever think about that?
locking eye contact with you is also
Yeah.
a big part of this. He's not focusing on the food. He's just right into your soul.
Is he wearing pants?
He's got like horse legs, I think, is what goat legs. I
Ew.
think is what it's
Ew.
supposed to be.
Why doesn't he have goat legs?
Wait, he's a horse girl? No way.
Maybe he's got goat top. Maybe that explains the.
Yeah, he started from the broken end. I don't know. Everything about this painting,
The Babe Ruth bar.
they really match the awkward angle at which the shoulder leaves the body.
We
But
found him. We
No!
got him, boys.
Waldo!
that painting was literally painted in a manic state, right? And then kept in his mansion and never shown to anybody.
Oh, really?
So when the dude
Really?
was going insane at the end of his life and just painting and whatever,
Yeah.
like they discovered him dead at his place, and that was never supposed to be seen by anybody.
Oh my
That's
God.
really neat.
He painted that.
Man, that's actually kind of sad because if he doesn't want people to like remember him in that way, then it was personal to him. I don't know.
Because it came out of him, and he kept it in the house, hoping nobody would see it, with no intention of showing anybody.
Do you reckon that's then the direct inspiration for what's that H.P. Lovecraft story?
H.P. Lovecraft, Pickman's model.
Pickman's model. That's
Ew,
it.
what the
yeah.
heck?
This dude's
Salvador
one of my favorites 'cause he
Dali!
was a legitimate.
I love Salvador Dali. I just cannot get enough of him. I have so many of his paintings. And like one time, a very long time ago, I like went to a museum of his, and it was, it was genuinely like it made me cry. Like it was so like his paintings really spoke to me.
Psychopath.
Really?
He played the character, I guess is what I'm trying to say. He hung out in cabaret bars. He had friends that were dwarves. You know, shit like that you wouldn't do back then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he
sort of
loved his
eccentric.
wife.
Like, let me go get inspired for the next fucking clock I'm about to melt. He would have been an excellent fucking Twitter shit poster, man. He didn't die in the
So
fucking 80s or
true.
whatever.
Mm.
He'd be an interesting fucking dude to follow on Twitter, I swear. He bought a castle, age 76, lived a long life. He was exhumed. 2017, it was announced that a judge in Madrid had ordered the exhumation of Dali's body in order to obtain samples for a paternity suit. This was
What?
2 years ago. This is
What?
2 years ago that this happened.
Can you imagine how fucking nerve-wracking that must have been? Like, you finally convince the judge, okay, we're gonna dig up the body. They go in, they dig up the body, and then...
They take that truck over to Maury, and now you're on stage in front of the entire audience. You are not the father.
Yeah,
the crowd goes wild.
And
you're screaming.
Salvador Dali gets out of the coffin and he's just dancing around.
Breakdancing.
Wait, that is so strange. Why would they dig him up to find out if he is related to somebody? There must have been like an estate or a fortune or something happening.
Running into the back hallways to God knows where. It's a maze back there. He had a pet ocelot named Babu. Like, people do that now when you're like rich.
Yeah.
But those fuckers bite.
This is interesting.
What's going on?
With his ever-present long cape. Okay, so he used to walk around with a long cape and a walking stick.
I told you, man.
And a haughty expression on his face.
I told you,
my
man, I love
God.
this guy.
He gave actress Mia Farrow a dead mouse in a bottle, hand-painted, which her
Bro, this guy's literally the Joker. Like, he's just such a troll.
mother, actress Maureen O'Sullivan, demanded to be removed from her house.
What the fuck is that?
I'm telling you, man. This dude, Dali, was a motherfucker.
He was also known to avoid paying tabs at restaurants.
I think a couple people did this.
By drawing the check.
Yeah, he would, instead of paying, he would do a piece of art on the check. He would do a little scribble, and then the restaurant would be like, oh, great. And they always say something about, like, the restaurant not wanting to, like, cash it in.
Dali appeared in public on a number of occasions with an anteater, notably on the lead in Paris in 1969. And on the Dick Cavett show. On the show, he surprised fellow guest Lillian Gish by flinging...
He just threw it at her! Oh my god! Wait, I want to see that again.
And on the Dick Cavett show,
he picks it up and just throws
Lillian Gish by flinging an anteater into her lap.
He literally doesn't even like nicely push it on her. Oh my god, this guy's insane! Oh, I have the biggest crush on him now.
There's a crater on Mercury named after
The
him.
Dali crater. Interesting.
Spaghetti painters? What is
guy
this?
eating?
What?
What's he eating? Oh, he's eating noodles.
My cousin Vinny eating fresh pasta.
Yummy.
I quite like that. I like the way they've done the
Okay,
colour.
but think about how good spaghetti was, like, back in the day. Like, nice spaghetti, you get, like, wheat, you get pasta sauce, it's flavored, the noodles are freshly, like, made. Oh my god, spaghetti must have been, like, the dish back in the day.
On that. Dude, I like this stuff where people just eating soup, eating noodles.
Look at that whole artichoke.
That looks way better to me than the Mona Lisa.
No, I mean, it 100%. I mean, first
Yeah.
of all, the artichoke doesn't look like it belongs in this picture. It's light years ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why the Mona Lisa is popular because it leaves a lot to the imagination, and that's like what art is. It connects you to the art piece, and it leaves a lot for you to think about and discuss and blah 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 blah. But this doesn't really leave like a ton. It's just basically like a setting we've all seen before. Like he's just eating and whatnot.
That's nuts. That's crazy. Look at the way the fucking hat's done. Do you know how hard it is to draw a fucking hat? Have you ever tried drawing a hat?
I can't do stick figures.
Drawing good art is half the battle of having a good art piece, in my opinion. Also, what the freak is this? Grandpa ate a whole bunch of green paint?
This is the grandpa who, like, ate an entire can of paint thinking it was yogurt.
Oh my
Did he die?
god.
No, he was fine.
Oh.
But they took this picture of him like, yeah, no, that seems like the guy who'd accidentally eat a can of paint.
How do you do that? Okay, one, I get it if you're like, you don't understand that paint and yogurt are different looking. Like a toddler would do that, right? But I don't understand how you would like continue to eat it after like the gross metallic taste of paint. It cannot taste good. Your body would probably reject it.
It was yogurt.
That is genuinely scarier to me than the one of the dude eating the other dude. Imagine if you had this at like framed on the wall at the end of a fucking hallway, and you were walking out of the kitchen to get something late at night. That would freak me the fuck out. That painting.
There's like a specific painting that freaks me out similar to this, and this is the exact vision I get as this scenario. I think it's like called The Nun. And it's like a painting of a really twisted, demented, like looking nun. And I think it even got brought into one of the movies, like horror movies, whether it was like It or something like that. It was just so horrifying because they brought the monster, like the nun, to life as well.
Right there. Part of the reason
Taxidermy.
that you don't taxidermy your pets is because it's really hard to get it looking like your pet again. They have to.
Aw.
It's essentially a skin on a mount, right?
Yeah.
So to get the face looking right with all of the exact nuances of the
Ew.
bone structure and the way that
Imagine if we taxidermied humans. Do you think do you think people would be like, wow, yeah, I miss my wife. Let me get her taxidermied.
things sit is practically impossible. And
the
so it
frick?
doesn't end up looking like your cat or your dog by
This
the end
is
of it.
weird.
I mean, that can't make you feel better about the
Ew.
situation, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Look over and be like, "Oh yeah, they used to stand there facing the wall like that. I miss them
Jesus.
so much." Like, no, it's gonna be awkward.
Now, I heard a thing
Michelangelo.
about Michelangelo that apparently he died a virgin and he didn't really.
Dude, oh my god, man. Imagine being like one of the best painters in the entire world, like the most famous art pieces, and the first thing someone says about you in a YouTube video is the thing about Michelangelo is he was a virgin. He died a virgin. He was maidenless his whole life.
know what female anatomy was like. And that's why all of his paintings just depict women as muscular men with tits on top.
What?
Yeah, it's basically just a dude and then tits on top.
He just really does not do a good job with the
What? No way. Maybe he just like muscle mommies. Hello? Girls can look like that.
tits. God damn, it's like a chameleon looking at you, dude.
Oh, is it the
He
boobs
doesn't
are
know
really
what they
bad?
look like. I don't know how to spell Angelo.
They'll know who you're talking about. Nobody's got that many fucking letters in their name anymore. Can you imagine that?
Damn.
You meet somebody at fucking VidCon and it's like, oh hey, I'm the internet historian. It's like, oh hey, I'm Mike. And you're like, is
Mike?
that short for Michael? Michelangelo. Yeah.
The name's David.
No, I know a guy. His name is Sebastiano. Okay, it's just Italian probably, and he goes by like Seba.
Oh, nice to meet you. Full name Michelangelo's.
My mom was weird.
Why couldn't Michelangelo paint women?
There you go. Men with breasts.
Oh my
Look at
god.
this. Look at this fucking sculpture.
Oh my god. Yeah, they are
damn,
really bad.
dude.
Oh, hold on. Because of the stringent controls over female modesty, the idea goes it was inappropriate for women to get undressed in front of men. If Michelangelo then knew what women's bodies were like and was clearly able to draw them, we have to assume that the appearance of his women were deliberately chosen rather than through ignorance.
I feel like that's an insulting take to try and go with.
Yeah.
No way my man went with that and went, yep, that's a good use of marble.
Yeah,
What
no
direction
way.
is he going? It seems to me like he's going in this direction.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
so although they're not touching now, they're definitely going to touch.
Yeah, or he's
Okay,
like,
but how does he know how the penis look? If he doesn't know how the boobs look, how does he know how the penis looks? I guess he just looks at himself.
covering in place.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Maybe they're teasing it. It's like, do you want to be alive?
Mm.
Should I take one of your ribs? I don't know where in the story this is.
Have you seen God's fucking finger?
Yeah.
Ew.
Once his finger touches you, you know, you get the knowledge of God. And so he's about to be
Oh.
like, oh my God, I'm naked and all the stuff in the Garden of Eve. But he's already touched this one.
Yeah.
And he's seen some shit. Look at his face.
Yeah, he's got flashbacks. Holy crap.
Yeah. He's not interested at all in what Adam's doing. The kid
That's
behind-
me after I hit one hit off the gravity bong. I genuinely feel like I'm floating in space. It's bad.
him needs to stop holding his fucking breath as well. You're gonna hurt yourself, my guy. Wait, there's so many more people than I initially thought. Holy fuck.
Yeah, why
It's
is he
like he did
surrounded?
the lines and then it never went back and painted over them.
The kids up at the top over God's shoulder also just lacking in detail. One of them's just had like the life force sucked out of him. Oh,
Yeah, it
Michelangelo
does.
did the fucking Sistine Chapel, right?
Yeah, that's what this is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought this was on the roof, on the ceiling.
Oh,
God, there's so much stuff.
Ugh, it's like a Wheels
Wait,
Wally.
where is this chapel? Can you find Wally? Pause the video. It's right there. I found him. Anyway, where is this chapel? I want to go and visit it. That would be so sick.
This guy just on the toilet.
Yeah, it
Italy?
really kind of looks like he started running out of ideas near the end.
That's
Fuck it, I don't know. They're playing golf.
I gotta go
You
back.
see Alvin and the Chipmunks on their own little cloud over on the...
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh my god, I love them. Bro, this reminds me of like, you remember when you were like 10 and you heard like a really cool song and you were like, now I will look it up on YouTube and the Alvin and the Chipmunks version. Like, I just remember doing that so much and being like, this song is like 10 times better now.
left side.
This one's got a bag of skin?
Wait, what the fuck is happening?
Ew.
I think he's skinned someone.
This is kind of fucked up.
Fucking buff Jesus? That must be buff Jesus.
Jesus was the swollest of the gods.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why he was the chosen one.
Yeah,
He lifted
exactly.
the weight
God,
of the
holy shit,
earth.
man. How much did this dude get paid for this? Or do churches pay you?
Yeah,
Probably like $5. He probably got paid by like having a seat in the kingdom of heaven or some junk.
church commissioned him to do this.
That's got to be the gig of a lifetime. It's a lot of goddamn work. Medusa
Cara
seems to be a
Vidigo?
muse for basically
Who is Cara Vidigo?
every artist ever.
Well, the thing that strikes me about this is supposed to be Medusa's reflection, isn't it?
Oh, in a mirror, you mean?
Yeah, like, well, that's
Ooh.
the story. So it's Hercules, isn't it? No, it's not Hercules. Perseus, that's it. Right. So
Perseus.
Perseus walks into the cave and he knows that if he sees her, he'll be literally petrified and turn into stone.
Yeah, I want the
Oh my
B-roll to
God.
this to just be God of War footage, by the way.
So he's backing into the cave essentially, and
Okay, but what if you looked at her and then you got bricked up with your dick turned to stone?
he's having to look through this shiny piece of gold mirror because they
Bricked
don't have
up.
the technology for proper mirrors back then. And then he does like a 360
Bricked
sword move.
up.
And he cuts
Bricked
off her head.
up.
What I imagine this scene
What do you
was,
mean the technology for proper mirrors? What? Isn't it just a piece of glass with a black like background in the back and then it reflects? I could make a mirror out of cardboard paper and like some sand probably.
it's the first time she ever sees herself in the mirror.
Oh.
Bark in your hair. Get it, get it.
Sorry, I got the virus. I gotta go, Samito. Also, I'm going into a tunnel.
Wait, he got the virus?
Goodbye.
No.
I learned a lot about art today.
This.
Um.
Also, I just realized Samito's hands, if you guys see it, they're blurred out. I think they blurred the rings of his hands.
Today.
I guess he died. Rip Internet Historian 2020.
The main channel video is coming.
Okay.
This video was made
Yippee!
possible by NordVPN.
Oh my god, wait, it already started a new video. What the frick? Anyway. Yippee! That was such a good freaking video. I feel like I know so much more about art, potentially. I learned a lot of it. I learned more about boats in this video. Let's be freaking real. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching this epic react video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below on what you want me to react to next. I'll leave a playlist of all the Internet Historian videos I've reacted to so far. There's a bunch of other playlists of other things like JonTron and Martin and the Lego stuff. I stream on twitch.tv/KaimaniClowny and I have a new ASMR channel that I upload to weekly if you want to go check it out. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye bye! Mwah.